Did you know that the Earth is actually flat? That the moon landing was actually an elaborate hoax created by the US government? That vaccines actually make you ill, a fact covered up by governments and pharmaceutical companies worldwide. These claims, and the people who make them, are widely known. The people go by different monikers, but essentially, they're the same thing. Conspiracy theorists. They believe that a covert but influential organization is behind the many unexplained events of the world and search for alternative facts or explanations to the proven events of the world. Personally, I place a lot of value in the natural sciences and the truths of the world that can be verified. So I don't really understand people who can turn a blind eye to science and the cold hard facts. But I can't see this completely in black and white. I can't simply dismiss these people who I disagree with, because these conspiracy theorists aren't so estranged from me. They exist in my family, in my classroom, and beyond. So if what these conspiracy theorists propagate is really so unbelievable and out of the realm of rational thought, then what is it about them that captivates so many people? What is it that makes conspiracy theories so appealing to people all over the world? I did some research, and I found that conspiracy theories tend to have 6 things in common. And it's these 6 things that generally indicate their success. Firstly, what makes conspiracy theories so appealing to people is the villain and the story behind it. So when we look at conspiracy theories surrounding the current pandemic, you find a lot of ideas propagating the theory that certain individuals created the virus or spread the idea of a fake one. Their motivation, that would be monetary or political gain. The captivating story and the villain and the dramatic motivation appeals to people, oftentimes more than the truth. Secondly, what leads to people leaning into conspiracy theories is society's collective paranoia or our anxiety. Back in the 1300s, the Black Plague came along, and during that time, Jews tended to be more hygienic, following the laws of Judaism, and more isolated, living in communities by themselves. That led to, generally, them being less affected by the Black Plague. Couple that with a general attitude of anti-Semitism at the time, you are greeted with a mass conspiracy theory claiming that the Jews started the Black Plague. Cultural attitudes of the area lead to fear, which spreads conspiracy theories. The third thing that leads to the spread of these theories is something called tribalism. This means that these ideas make us feel better about ourselves, while generally putting down our perceived rivals at the same time. This means that conspiracy theories really thrive in countries at war and conflict. The fourth reason that conspiracy theories are able to be spread so easily is uncertainty. And something that really highlights this is the 5G conspiracy surrounding coronavirus. As my classmate likes to say loudly, and whenever anybody will listen, 5G came around at the same time as coronavirus. So who's to say that 5G didn't cause coronavirus? Now, uncertainty of new invisible technology and a fear of it, coupled with a pandemic that at first we didn't know what started it, led to a lot of people trying to prove causation to what was simply correlation. Now, uncertainty breeds a mistrust that spreads conspiracies. The fifth reason that conspiracies are being able to be spread is people's knowledge gaps. In recent years, there has been a large amount of misinformation about vaccines, which has led to the dissemination of conspiracy theories claiming that vaccines cause autism or vaccines actually make you ill. The sixth and final element that leads to conspiracy theories being spread is ulterior motives. Take the political scene of the United States for the past 5 years. There's been a multitude of conspiracy theories spread, from the vaccine being created in a lab to Hillary Clinton running a child abuse ring in the basement of a pizzeria. Now, I went into this speech trying to understand what exactly it is that makes people lean into conspiracy theories. What makes it so attractive, so appealing of an option that they are able to turn a blind eye to scientifically proven facts. It's become a phenomenon that many people have compared to religion, in that they have an unwavering faith in their belief. However, conspiracy theories pose a danger that religion does not. In the example of the Jewish conspiracy theories surrounding the Black Plague, it resulted in something called the Black Death persecution, which was a series of violent attacks against Jewish communities all throughout Europe. And the Hillary Clinton conspiracy theory led to the owners of the pizzeria receiving death threats and the pizzeria being stormed by civilians with guns. So there's no clear-cut way to combat conspiracy theories. Our own inherent bias and vulnerabilities make it possible for all of us to fall victim to these ideas. However, I don't want anyone leaving being terrified of the fact that their inherent bias and cultural attitudes will lead them unknowingly into a conspiracy theory. There are everyday actions that we can take to combat our vulnerabilities. Go to multiple sites for your news. Surround yourself with different perspectives and ideas that provide you with variation in your information. Same goes for social media and research. Google and modern technology like to provide us with an easier user experience by giving us information that they know we will agree with. However, that just strengthens our bias. What we need to do is find change. Travel, see the world, see new people, see new things. Talk to anyone and everyone. Diversity and change is the only way to clear our minds of our inherent subjectivity and to encourage us to be open and have a willingness to learn. Thank you.